Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Paul Sekubwa Mayanja. This week I read the article, The Homework Apocalypse Plus by Ethan Molsky. The article explores how AI tools like ChatGPT are fundamental change in education, making it nearly impossible to verify whether students are doing their own work, and ask us to think carefully about what education is actually for. I wrote the two deep learning questions based on the ethical dilemma, and I will share my answers to both. Then question number one, this is when a powerful tool makes a dishonesty nearly undetectable. What is the only thing that can reliable keep a person honest? And what does that tell us about the role of a person's integrity in a world increasingly shaped by AI? To this answer is that when external enforcement breaks down, the only thing left is internal character. So Morik's article points out that AI is essentially made traditional academic integrity. That is enforcement absolute. Then teachers can no longer reliably tell who did their own work. That means the decision to learn honestly becomes entirely a personal moral choice. As a disciple of Christ, I believe that integrity is not something we practice only when we might get caught. It is when we are no one is minor or no one is watching. Then the homework is not really about AI. It is minor to show us whether we actually value learning for its own sake or only for the grade if we use AI to do work I was supposed to do myself. I might get a credential, but I rob myself of the growth. That trade-off matters eternally and not just academically. Then I may try to look for the question number two, which I was supposed to also drive into this. If AI can produce work that looks identical to genuine human effort, how could educators and institutions reimagine assessment? And what responsibility do students have to advocate for learning environments that actually develop a real skill? Then, in that response, that is both sides of that relationship carry moral weight. Institutions have responsibility to redesign how they measure learning, moving towards demonstrations of real understanding rather than submitted documents that AI can fabricate. But students also have a responsibility to advocate honesty for that change rather than exploiting the gap in the meantime. So Morik suggests that, okay, I was just looking behind. So here I was talking about Morik suggests that the homework model may simply be broken now. I think that's true. But the ethical response is not to take advantage of a broken system. It is to be part of the building better one. As future professionals, the skills we actually develop now are the ones we rely on when life's jobs and the important decisions depend on our competence. Then faking the learning does not just hurt us academically. It creates a gap between who can claim to be and what can we actually do. And then, for those, in summation, therefore, for those of the two deep learning questionings and my responses to them, I think the ethical challenge AI creates in education is ultimately a question about character, and that is something worth taking seriously. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.